12 o'clock. Here is the midday news. First, the top stories. Ogun federal government set for repair of Abeokuta-Lagos expressway. Sultan warns against further attack on Fulani communities in Adamawa. Police ban night vigil in Ikorodu axis to stop ritualist attacks. 3 soldiers killed, 6 injured as Boko Haram's attack repelled in Borno. In foreign, UK says no final decision on Irish border until after Brexit talks, and Canada okays more than half of asylum requests of migrants. Good afternoon, I am Chienye Egwuonwu, bringing you the news in details shortly. Ogun State and federal government have finalized arrangements to rehabilitate the damaged portion of Iwukuru to Otta segment of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. Ogun State Works and Infrastructure Commissioner Olamilekun Adebite, who made this known in an interview with Rock City FM, says the state government has set aside some funds to kickstart the gradual repair of the road. Adebite explains that total reconstruction of the road will cost over 9 billion naira, which is beyond the financial capability of the state government at the moment. Meanwhile, contract has been awarded for the reconstruction and expansion of Adato Camp Road in Abeokuta into a 6-lane expressway. The commissioner told Rock City FM that funding is the major problem in implementing the project, but explains that a contractor had been mandated to begin the construction of the road. Adebite explains that the contractor is to begin the construction of the first phase of the 6-lane expressway project from Adato to Moore Junction, near a Ashira segment of the road. He says an attempt by the Amosu administration to fix the road way back in 2012 was frustrated by the PDP-controlled federal government, which claimed to have then awarded the expansion of Ibadan-Adato Road into a 4-lane highway. The commissioner says by the time Amosu administration decided to revisit the project, following the failure of the federal government to deliver on the project, the country's economy had plunged into recession, which affected the state's finance. Governor Sani Bello of Niger State has expressed concern over the growing rate of unemployment, especially among fresh graduates. Bello expressed the concern at the graduation ceremony of Colonel Sani Bello Vocational School in Kutambura. The governor says that only 50 out of the every 250,000 graduates who completed their mandatory service year are getting jobs. The unemployment situation, according to the governor, is reaching a dangerous level, requiring concerted efforts by relevant stakeholders to address the challenges. The Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, has warned against further attacks on Fulani communities in Adamawa State, which left several of them dead. The North's top traditional ruler also says that the killing of more than 20 Fulanis in the 3 communities in the Numan local government area will not go unpunished. The Sultan, who issued the warning in a message to the commissioning ceremony of a new radio station in Kano, explains that the patience of the Fulani communities in the state should not be taken for granted. The Sultan, represented by the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Muhammad Sanusi, at the event, also expressed concern over the killing of some Fulani recently in Mambila axis of Taraba State. Hundreds of police special units had already been deployed to Newman local government area to track those who carried out the killings and protect people against fresh attacks. A PDP National Chairmanship aspirant, Chief Bode George, has challenged other aspirants to a debate ahead of the party's December 9 National Convention. George challenges his rivals while addressing PDP delegates in Sokoto in the course of his campaign program. The former Deputy National Chairman says any PDP member seeking to lead the party should be ready for an open debate on his vision and agenda for PDP. The politician explains that during the proposed debate, all aspirants will also showcase the norm, value and tradition of PDP. Police have banned night vigil in churches and mosques in the Ikorodu axis of Lagos State unless adequate security measures are put in place to protect worshippers from ritualist attacks. Also, a curfew has been imposed between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the axis. The state acting police commissioner, Imohimi Edgar, wants that police will henceforth arrest pastors of any church where ritualists kill worshippers during night vigils. The police commissioner addressing stakeholders of the palace of the Anyobore of Ikorodu on Saturday night says that investigations into killings by ritualists in Ikorodu axis shows that most of them took place in church premises after pastors left the church. They urges traditional rulers in the area to mobilize stakeholders to organize night patrol and to make bonfire ward off ritualists. Security forces have repelled attacks by Boko Haram fighters on Magumeri, 32 kilometers to Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. 3 soldiers died and 6 others got injured in the attack by a large number of insurgents on a military base in the town on Saturday night. Spokesman of the Army 8th Division, Colonel Timothy Atinga, confirms the attack after hours of gun battle, which caused panic in the axis, forcing residents to flee the town into the nearby forest. Normalcy had been restored in the town, and fleeing residents had been returning. Last July, Boko Haram forces ambushed an oil-prospecting team who was on its way back from the Lake Chad Basin in the axis, killing more than 60 of them and troops escorting them. 5 staff of the University of Maiduguri abducted by Boko Haram fighters during the ambush are yet to be released. You are still listening to the Midday News on Rock City 101.9 FM. Up next, we bring you foreign, business and sports news. Please do stay with us. It's for Cypriot Club and authorities from Augusta, and a source at his agent's company has revealed growing transfer interest. A source at player agency Meetam Sports Esperance says they will study which offer is best for Abdullahi since he will be a free agent after the World Cup. Abdullahi is a versatile defender capable of playing right back, centre back and defensive midfield. He has also represented Kano Pillars, Kuwaiti side Cadiza SC and Portugal's União da Madeira in his senior club career and was part of Nigeria's bronze medal winning squad at the 2016 Olympic Games. The maiden edition of Governor Nyesom Wike's National Wrestling Championships have taken off in Port Harcourt, with 22 states participating. The states are Jigawa, Kano, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Plateau, Ebonyi, Delta, Edo, Niger, Bayelsa, Kogi, Rivers, Osun, Ondo, Anambra, Enugu, Lagos, Bauchi, Ogun, Sokoto, Katsina and Kebbi. Other participants include the Nigerian Army, Mountain of Fire Ministries Wrestling Club, and the Federal Capital Territory. That was the Midday News, and just before we go, the major stories once again. Ogun federal government set for repair of Abeokuta-Lagos expressway. Sultan warned against further attack on Fulani communities in Adamawa. Police banned night vigil in Ikorodu axis to stop ritualist attacks. And 3 soldiers killed, 6 injured as Boko Haram's attack repelled in Borno. While in foreign, we also told you that UK said no final decision on Irish border until after Brexit talks, and Canada okayed more than a half of asylum requests of migrants. For more stories and to listen to us live, please log on to our website www.rockcityfmradio.com/live. Thank you very much for listening. I am Chienye. Good afternoon.